Do you remember that snack or drink that you really loved, only to realize it was no longer available? This has actually become somewhat of a recurring problem throughout my life. In fact, I often joke that if I find a snack that I like, it will most definitely be discontinued. With so many different foods and drinks that have come and gone, let's run through the top 10 snacks that I think they should bring back. Reese's Bites. Although I was very young when I last had these, I remember loving them. They were discontinued due to being a choking hazard, but having a bite-sized Reese's cup that are essentially just larger versions of Reese's Pieces was a great and fun snack, especially if you are a fan of peanut butter and chocolate. Scalded Dog energy drinks. What? You've never heard of these? You think a drink called Scalded Dog sounds gross? These drinks were great in a horrible kind of way. Imagine a spicy mango drink that leaves you with absolutely horrendous heartburn. But you're a teenager and you need to stay up all night because it's the night of the living dead and the zombies aren't sleeping, so neither can you. I stumbled across these once as a kid, and they became infamous among people who knew me. The experience was so bad, but so good that I can't help but wish they were still around, even if it's just for the fun. Butterfinger BBs. Another chocolate and peanut butter snack? Yep. I loved these when I was a kid and almost completely forgot that they existed until recently. If you ever went to a movie theater in the 90s or early 2000s, you may remember these being at the snack bar. The problem with Butterfinger is that they tend to be messy as they crack and crumble. Not with these BBs. In fact, I kind of think that the Butterfinger BBs is a better delivery mechanism for Butterfinger in general. Mango Heat Mountain Dew. Another spicy mango drink? Yes, I know, I clearly have a problem. You make it spicy and I will show up to the party. This was a very short-lived drink, but it quickly became a beverage of choice for myself. There aren't many soft drinks that are spicy in the US stores, so this one stood out to me. I still feel like this flavor combination is one that we should see more of. Dr. Pepper Dark Berry. To be honest, I'm not much of a cola fan, but I really love the berry flavor in this Dr. Pepper. I found myself drinking way too many of these when it was around. Usually, berry-flavored drinks are either too sour, too sweet, or not sweet enough. Not with this one though. They really balanced the flavor here, and I think it's one that should have stayed on store shelves. Cheez-It Crunched. These were so addictive. They weren't really like Cheez-Its or even Cheese Puffs. They were crunchy, almost like a puffy cracker with incredible flavor. Teenage me definitely ate more than my share of these. Cheez-It has made very similar products since, but they are really only similar in regards to their packaging. Nothing they've made since these has really come close to this amazing snack. Cheetos Wild Habanero. I loved these. I never liked Cheetos. I've always found them to be a bit chemically and oily for my taste, but these had a dry heat to them that was amazing. They had great flavor and were incredibly addicting. I really wish these were still around, as they would likely be one of my go-to spicy snacks. Doritos Jacked Jalapeno Pepper Jack. Okay, let's be honest, that's a really bad name for a snack, but they were really interesting. They were incredibly crunchy, almost too crunchy for some people, but they had a really strong cheese flavor with a zesty spice at the end. I used to wish that there were more in the bag, now I wish there were more being made. Sriracha Pringles. Dear Pringles, why? Why did you take these away from me? Was it something I said? Did I not love you enough? I visited you whenever I could. Look, I've taste tested other Pringles flavors, but none of them have quite met what Sriracha Pringles were. I used to dip these directly into Sriracha sauce. I'd recommend you try it, but you can't. Hopefully someday they change that so you can feel blessed by the double Sriracha power of dipping these tubular crisps. And here are some honorable mentions of mine that didn't make the cut. And if you want to know more discontinued snacks, feel free to check the comments below, where you will see people telling me how ashamed I should feel for forgetting their favorite snack. Do Shine, Heinz Easy Squirt, Doritos Spicy Street Taco, Taco Bell Naked Chicken Chips, Whistle Pops, Little Caesars Pretzel Pizza, Pepsi Blue, Sriracha Cheez-Its, Doritos 3D, as well as the growing number of candies that have begun using titanium dioxide in their ingredients. And finally, for the number one snack that I think they should bring back, Cheez-It Big Monterey Jack. Hands down, the greatest Cheez-Its ever created. Not only were they large, but they had a strong aged cheese taste to them. Some thought that they were smelly, but they were so addictive and delicious that I hope that I dream of them tonight just so that I have the chance to taste them once more before I die. Well, now I'm pretty hungry. Nowadays, so many snacks are filled with chemicals and ingredients that I can't, and frankly, nobody should eat. So there's not many snacks left that I can have anymore. Guess it's time to make some stovetop popcorn. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, your week, and I will see you in the next one.